looking to bounce back this afternoon as they face Des Moines. Des Moines gains the zone, saved by Boyd. Nelson takes the puck, pass up to Cans. Cans loses it. Walker takes it, avoids being on sides. Walker will dump it in deep. Starting line for the Spartacats out there. Nelson at center. Weber and Cans at wing. And Walker and Verstraat on defense. Nelson fighting for the puck along the boards. Des Moines takes it, shoots wide. Moines back to pick up the puck. Des Moines sends it deep around behind the net. Verstraat passes up to Cans. Cans off the boards. Moines intercepts, crosses the red line, and she'll dump it. Krisky picks up the puck, shoots. Curveball battling along the boards. McCall in sport. McCall comes out with the puck. Passes over to Moline. Moline brings it in. Passes over to Krisky. Krisky has it poke checked away. Puck comes out. Moline shifts off the boards around Moline. Des Moines comes in. Turbold plays D. Fights for the puck in the corner. McCall gets it. Up to Robinette. Robinette passes across for Krisky. Krisky takes it off the boards. Can't find room. Des Moines will take it. They'll send it back up to Walker. Walker dumps it back down deep. Des Moines will take it behind the net. Bates into attack in the corner. Bates battling for the puck. Des Moines comes out with it, but Hummel is forechecking. Des Moines ices it, but it's tipped off of the Spartacats. Walker back to retrieve it. Walker takes it. Loses her stick on a collision with Des Moines. Weber passes it into Bates' skates. Walker picks it up. Passes it over Hubble. Hubble will dump it in deep. Weber goes into chase. Nelson gets the puck. Back to Weber. Cans controls the puck now. Passes out front. Intended for Nelson, but it's slapped away by Des Moines. Puck in Des Moines skates right now. Puck comes back to Turvold. Turvold looks to regroup. Passes up to Cans. Cans over to Nelson. Nelson back to Cans. Cans has it slapped off her stick. Cans battling in the corner. She'll pass it back to Turvold. Turvold walks in, shoots. Shot, save. Rebound was there. Couldn't find the Spartacats stick. Des Moines will break it out. Turvold back, takes it behind her own net. Turvold scoops it up. Passes it up to Cans. Cans passes over to Krisky. McCall able to hold the zone. Now Moline able to hold the zone. Spartacats able to keep it in Des Moines territory. And there it pops out. Moline keeps it in the neutral zone to avoid being offsides. The puck goes out of play into the Spartacats bench. .9:27 remaining in the first period. Still scoreless. Paul takes the draw. Des Moines brings it into the zone. Saved by Boyd. Battle for the puck along the boards. McCall takes it. Quick shot. Another quick shot. And they score. Des Moines passes out front. Cassidy couldn't control rebounds, and our defense wasn't clearing the puck out. A couple rebounds later, Des Moines scores the first goal of the game. 8:56 left. Offsides on Des Moines there. Bates takes the draw. Hubble attacks. Sends it deep. Bates picks it up. Bates stick handle shot. Save. Des Moines will ice the puck. We'll have a whistle. .8:27 left in the period. Des Moines up 1-0. Bates, Hubble, and Bliss forwards for the Spartacats. Moline and Turvold back on D. Bates pass out front. Hubble can't find it. Bates goes back into the corner. Pass out front. Hubble sends it over to Moline. Moline will send it back into the corner. Bates picks it up in the corner. Pass over to Bliss. Bliss sends it back down for Bates. Puck comes back to Moline. Moline shot. Just wide of the net. Hubble comes in, battle for it. Sends it into the corner. Bates picks it up. Pass out front. Tip by the goalie. Intended for Bliss. Puck comes out of the zone. Turvold looks to regroup. Turvold cuts back. Passes up to Hubble. Hubble sends it deep. Covered by Des Moines. Spartacats will go for a change. Down goes the ref off the face-off. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker shoots just wide. It's for straight skate. Cans. Gets the puck. Skates backwards into the zone. Pass up to Nelson. Nelson takes it behind the net. Tries to get a pass up to Weber, but it's deflected by Des Moines. Weber takes the puck. Pass deflected. Can's able to pick up the puck. Back to Verstrate. Pass over to Walker. Nelson picks up the puck. Puck goes over to Cans. Weber gets it, gains the zone. Weber from the slot has it slapped away by Des Moines. Des Moines able to hold his own. Shot. Saved by Boyd. 6:02 left in the period. Christie takes it. Christie. Pass over to Robinette. Robinette shoots, scores! Robinette scores to knot this game at 1-1 with 5:44 left in the period. Only not able to hold the zone, and it'll be offsides on the Spartacats.
Scoring for the Spartacats.
Mobile gains the zone. Bates with the puck, sends it in deep. Weber goes back to pick it up in the corner. Reverses it back. Bates picks it up, passes back to Verstrat. Verstrat will send it deep. Weber back to pick it up. Pass out front. Oh. Through the crease. Des Moines will pick it up. They'll exit the zone. Weber takes it back. Shot wide. Weber picks it up along the boards. Passes out front, blocked by Des Moines. Des Moines tries to get it out. Weber's there. She'll send it in deep. Bates picks it up behind the net. She reverses it back. Passes it over. Walker picks up the puck. Walker has it poke checked away. Pass tipped by Cans. The Strat back to pick it up. Passes up to Cans. Intercepted by Des Moines. Weber takes it long. Makes a move. Passes out. Oh, shot just wide of the net by Nelson. Puck comes back to Cans. Cans passes over to Moines. Moines shoots just wide. Cans pass back to Turvold. Turvold can't find it off the boards. Puck comes out. Turvold skates down with it. Des Moines steals it. Krisky takes it. Passes up to Nelson. Nelson trying to get the puck. Krisky gets it. Back to Moline. Moline sends it in deep. Shot. Rebound. Cans can't find it. Des Moines sends it back in the corner. They'll reverse it back. Moline gets it. Sends it in deep. Cans goes after it behind the net. Cans picks it up. Pass back to Moline. Moline fired. Rebound. Goes back in the corner. Krisky takes it. Puck goes behind the net. Moline can't get it out. Back to Moline. Moline holds the line. Sends it in deep. Cans takes it. Cans makes a couple goes miss. Sends it towards the net. Cans back to Turvold. Turvold shot. Krisky there. Gets it behind the net. Sends it towards the net. McCall and Krisky battling for it behind the net. Cans stand high. Puck in front of the net. In the slot. Krisky can't get it on her stick. Des Moines sends it back in the corner. Krisky finds it again. Passes back to Walker. Walker shot. Bounces just wide of the net. The call picks it up along the boards. Robinette holds the line. Des Moines sends it. They'll ice it. Goes over Verstrat's stick. Icing waved off. Verstrat picks it up. Pass over Robinette, intercepted.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Verstrat tried to pass it up to Weber, but we'll have an icing call on the Spartacats here. 36.5 seconds left in the game, or in the period. Score tied 1-1. Battle. Puck comes back behind the net. Moline goes back to pick it up. Versus back to Hubble. Hubble passes, tries to get it up to base. Pass intercepted. Hubble gets the puck back. Tries to get it out of the boards. Spartacats seem like they're starting to panic a little bit with the puck. They're a lot faster than this team, but Crispy goes in, attacks after the puck, and that'll bring us to the end of the first period. Shots through 1 period of play here. 5 for the Spartacats, 3 for Des Moines. Score knotted at 1. Puck drop here coming up to start the second period. Line up for the Spartacats to start the period. Nelson at center. Weber and Cans on the wing. Then Verstrat and Walker at D. Score tied 1-1 as we puck drop the second period. Des Moines wins the draw. Tries to advance it. Puck goes back to Weber. Weber tries to pass it up to, or Walker tries to pass it up to Cans, but it's intercepted. Des Moines gains the zone. Nelson passes up to Weber. Weber trips it off the boards. Des Moines picks it up, though. They're offsides. Nelson takes the draw, back to Verstrat. Verstrat passes up to Cans. Cans takes it wide. Gains his zone. Cans has a poke checked away. Puck comes back to Verstrat. Verstrat sends it in deep. Nelson takes it. Nelson tries to skate through a couple girls, loses the puck. Puck goes back in the corner. Cans to attack. Cans gets it, passes back to Verstrat. Pass out front through the crease for Cans, but she can't get her stick on it. Puck goes back in the corner. Weber goes into attack. Pass out front, slapped away by Des Moines. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker shoots. Oh, Weber with a great opportunity, but it was tipped by Des Moines. McCall battling for the puck in the corner. Weber comes into sport. Weber picks up the puck. Sends it back down. Cans goes into Des Moines offsides there. Hall takes the draw here. Puck back to Turvold. Turvold passes up to Robinette. Battle for the puck in front of the Des Moines bench. Des Moines takes it, but it's poke checked away by Moline. Moline takes it, passes up to Christie. Puck comes out to McCall. Call skates it in. Skates it wide. Sends it towards the net. Puck gets tipped. Moline holds the line. Great hold by Aylen there. Puck comes back. Shot. Tipped by Robinette. Just wide of the net. Ooh. Bates sends it towards the net. Tipped out. Moline. Christie battling for the puck. Christie comes away with it. Bates takes the puck. Takes it across center ice. Robinette hustles to stay on sides as she went for a line change. The benches here are pretty weird. Forwards in the second period have to make sure they stay on sides during the change. Weber takes the puck, enters the zone. Pass, blocked. Poke checks it away, back to Walker. Walker skates it in, Weber picks it up. Back, passes back to Walker. Walker picks it up behind the net. Walker back checks. Great angle there, forces her off the puck. Bates picks it up. 2-on-1, passes over to Weber. Weber bounces off her stick to Des Moines. Des Moines sends it up. Hubble intercepts it. Back to Walker. Walker sends it in deep. Hubble picks it up. Hubble's pass intercepted. Des Moines takes it out of the zone. Hubble coming in after the puck. Hubble able to hold the line. Puck over to Nelson. Hubble shoots. Behind the net, Weber picks it up. Weber battling for the puck. Passes out in front. Shoots. Puck goes through the crease and goes just wide of the net. Puck comes back to Turvold. Turvold sends it in just wide, goes behind the net. Bowling comes in. Skates out with the puck, pinches, keeps it in. Des Moines picks the puck, tries to get it out, but Nelson steals it from them. Nelson comes in as Weber in front of the net. Sends it out front, but it's intercepted by Des Moines. Bliss into attack. Moline holds the line, sends it in deep. Puck comes back to Moline. Moline shoots. Tip wide, back to Bliss. Bliss tries to send it in front, but it's deflected by Des Moines. Nelson has it. Once again deflected by Des Moines. Nelson, shots pass to Cans, can't find it. Bliss sends it behind the net. Cans goes back to attack. In the corner. Puck comes back to Moines. Moines shoots just wide of the net. Back to Nelson. Oh. Spartacats looking to bury one here, break this tie. Nelson takes it, pass up to Cans. Cans takes the puck. Cans cuts back. Robinette. Battle along the boards. Des Moines comes away with it. Pass tipped away by Krisky. Des Moines still able to get in the zone. Boyd went to cover it, but didn't, and puck ends up behind the net. Spartacats able to break it out. Krisky poke checks away. Paul uses her stick, separates it from the puck. Great play by McCall there. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker pinches. Robinette sends it towards the net. Krisky, pass out front. Oh, Hubble tries to score. Hubble has it in the slot. Can't get it to the net. Poke checked away and stolen by Des Moines. Strat takes it. Passes up to Hubble. Hubble. Oh. Walker had space, but the whistle's blown for offsides on Des Moines. Pop back to Turvold. Turvold picks it up. Over to Bates. Bates shot. Goes into the corner. Bates picks it up. Sends it in front of the net. Turvold's there. Sends it back towards the net, but it's tipped away by Des Moines. Turvold shot. Blocked. Moline shoots. Goes wide. Bates picks it up. Sends it in front of the net again. Moines takes it up the ice, gains the zone. Shot. Turvold tries to get it out. Kept in by Des Moines. Moline back to pick it up. Pass. Weber can't handle it. Back to Des Moines, who sends it in deep. Nelson takes it in the zone. Takes it wide. Cuts back. Des Moines sends it in deep. That's where she's just got to throw it in front of the net. Can't have that big of a rush. We had cans crashing in the net. Girls have had a lot of opportunities where they can send it in front of the net. We have girls crashing and they're trying to skate through girls. Back to Walker. Walker shoots. Rebound. Save. Another rebound by McCall. Saved. Back into the corner. Christie takes it. Christie sends it towards the net. Puck sent back into the corner. Christie passes back to Verstrat. Verstrat shot goes wide. Des Moines sends it down the ice, and we'll have an icing call here. 3:09 left in the period. Call back to Walker. Walker shoots way wide in the corner. Walker picks up the puck. Pass up to Robinette. Des Moines takes it, tries to get it out. Walker holds his own. Walker skates in. Loses the puck. Christie takes it in the corner. Tries to get it back to the D, but it's intercepted. She'll send it back down deep. Christie pass over to Robinette. Oh, can't find it. Des Moines sends it back behind the net. Christie gets it back to Walker. Walker shoots. Tipped. Des Moines tipped it in the corner. Robinette battling for the puck. Des Moines takes it behind the net. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker skates it in. Des Moines ices the puck with 1:30 left in the period. The third period here. Spartacats still tied 1-1 with Des Moines. Shots through 2 periods. 9 for the Spartacats, 5 for Des Moines. Once again, we won't have the Zamboni break like we did on Thursday. Christie takes it. Can't find the net. Des Moines. Puck poke checked away by Walker. Nelson picks it up. Walker back to pick up the puck. Poke checked away by Des Moines. And then Verstrat's able to poke check it away from Des Moines. Cans. Lost a shot. Oh, I can't find Christie for the pass. Christie had a bunch of open ice there, but Cans lost the puck. Bowling. Cans gets it. 1-on-1. Cans back in the corner, picks it up. Pass out front, intercepted by Des Moines. Shot tipped just wide of the net. Puck comes back to Turvold. Turvold takes it. Shoots. Goes behind the net. Weber stripped and over tripping call on Des Moines. 12:03 left in the period. Spartacats will go on the power play for 2 minutes, looking to break this tie here. Waiting for the scorekeepers to put the penalty up.
Penalty on number 23 game. Penalty 157. 2 minutes for trade.
Weber sends it behind the net. Robinette picks up. Passes back to Weber. Weber shoots. Rebound. Weber shoots again. Puck goes wide. Puck battle for. Sent back to Moline. Moline shoot. Glove save. .104 left on the penalty for Des Moines. Both of these teams 1-1. Whoever wins this game moves on to bracket play. Bates will send in the Spartacats zone or into the bench. We'll have a whistle here. Puck out of play. Happens if this game ends in a tie. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look at the tiebreakers, but let's just hope the Spartacats are able to pull out a win here and not have to worry about that. Hubble sends it down deep. Icing waved off. Krisky poke checks away. Bates picks it up. Buck back to Walker. Off Walker's stick. She can't hold the line. Hubble pass across ice. Tipped by Des Moines. Krisky takes it. Slapped away by Des Moines. Cans comes onto the ice. Picks up the puck. Tries to get it in the zone. Once again, stopped by Des Moines. Des Moines sends it, ices it, but it's on net. Moline passes up to Weber. Weber passes over to Cans. Moline shoots. Puck goes wide. Cans back to pick it up. Puck comes back to Turvold. Turvold skates it down. Gains the zone. Turvold shoots. Puck saved. Oh. Great shot by Turvold there. Puck comes back to Cans. Cans passes back to Turvold. Turvold shoots. Puck goes wide of the net. Icing waved off. Turbo back to pick it up. Turvold. Drop pass back to Cans. Cans skates around one girl. Skates around another, brings it in the slot, shoots. Puck smothered by Des Moines goalkeeper. Strat back to pick up the puck. Strat takes it, passes, tipped by Krisky. Robinette goes into attack. Krisky takes it, sends it out in front of the net. Intercepted by Des Moines. Strat shoots wide. Puck, battle for the puck behind the corner. Puck comes out. Walker pinches. Spartacats able to hold the zone. Krisky shoots just high of the net. Puck comes out to Robinette. Robinette shoots. Can't find it. Scrum in front of the net. Puck's covered by Des Moines. Bates. Back to the Strat. Strat sends it back down to Bates. Bates slips on her own skates. Des Moines takes it out of the zone. Weber with the back check, pokes it away. Walker takes it. Walker has it stolen from her. Icing waved off. There's Strat back to pick it up. Pass up to Hubble. Tipped, but it goes down ice. Moline coming off the bench, can't get to the line in time. Spartacats are offsides. Turbo takes it into the zone. Shoots just wide. Weber. Pass out front. Puck goes out of the zone. Hubble. Puck covered by Des Moines. All right. Puck is out, covered. Back Walker shot. Krisky takes it. Hands in the corner, has it. Des Moines shoots wide. Christie takes it. Tries to get around the girl, but has the poke checked away from her. Walker forcing her to the outside. Strat takes it. Four minutes left in the game here. Still knotted at one apiece. Strat takes it. Oh. Back to Walker. Walker shoots. Rebound back to Verstrat. Verstrat shoots. Saved by Des Moines. 3:30 to go in the game. Bates takes the draw. Back to Turvold. Turvold shoots. Bates with the rebound. Puck goes just wide of the net. Bates sends it back out front. Des Moines able to clear it to the outside. Des Moines takes it. Up ice. Rolling back. Takes the puck, sends it back down towards Des Moines zone. Des Moines takes it. Shot. Save, but Boyd can't hold on. Oh, stick save by Boyd. Sips it away from the Des Moines player. Bates takes it. Pass over to Weber. Weber has ice. Shot. Rebound. Scores! Weber sends it out front. Bates is there for the rebound. Spartacats break the tie. Go up 2-1. 2:46 left in the game. Bates from Weber. Spartacats finally able to break the tie. .236 left in the game.
Spartacats goal scored by number 5, Tommy Bates with the assist. Mackenzie Weber. Bates for Weber. And the goal 11-14.
Spartacats offsides there. Nelson takes the draw. Puck goes into the zone, but it's taken back out by Des Moines. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker passes over to Cans. Puck comes back. Great back check by Nelson there. Verstrat takes it. Tries to get it up to Cans, but it's intercepted by Des Moines. Walker takes it. Around the net, up to Christie. Christie can't get it off the boards now. 1 minute left in the period. Puck comes back to Turvold. Turvold cuts back. Sends it in deep. Des Moines coming in on a breakaway. Saved by Boyd. 28.7 seconds left. Des Moines not pulling their goalie. Kind of surprising move there, but we'll say 5-on-5. McCall will take the draw. Robinette and Weber on the wings. Bowling and Turvold on D. Robinette takes it, gets it out of the zone. That'll bring us to the end of the game. Spartacats win. They'll advance to bracket play. I believe tomorrow morning. I believe they'll play tomorrow morning at 9:45 in the morning against whoever wins from the other pool. Overall, win for the Spartacats, 2-1. Shots that game, 19 for the Spartacats, 9 for Des Moines. Spartacats move to 2-1 on the tournament. They'll take second in the pool.